Okay, I'm going to do a quick video on how to install your Kodi box. If you got this remote rather than the infrared remote, I highly suggest it because it works much better. It's going to come with that and that little dongle piece. This piece right here, known as the dongle, is located underneath that battery when you take it out of the box. So it'll be right underneath that. And you pull it out, or it might be here. I don't remember where it was at, but it's either underneath that or to the left or to the right of that. But anyway, you'll pull this piece out. You're then going to take this piece on your box. That should be your box right there. And on the back, or I mean on the side, you'll see a USB port. Plug it in there. So, let me do that real quick. Sorry, the phone's not... Yeah, so it'll look like that. So now that that's plugged in, you'll have a fully optional or operational remote without having to point it at the TV. It's using like a cordless phone technology, 2.4 gigahertz, type of technology. With the remote that comes with this, you have to point it right at the very front of the box. So when you turn it on, first of all, in the back there's an HDMI plug and there's also a power plug. So that HDMI plug is going to plug into the back of your TV where it says HDMI, and you find HDMI 1, 2, or 3. That'll be your input number on your remote on your television. So you change it to the input and then this screen will come up. Okay? When this screen comes up, yours might look different. They seem to... I better keep this in the same thing. They seem to change these screens a lot, but it's always up here in the top left usually that there's the Kodi thing. It'll either say Kodi or TVMC or something, but it's usually on this left-hand side. So that's what you want to click on. So you can simply use your remote, and you can use the mouse pad or this little thumb pad and go right over to that. And then you click this little OK in the center, and then you should see the pulse build come up. So now that this is up, a lot of times when you get this, I let it sit for 5 minutes or so because there's different add-ons that come with this build, like the sports Devil right here. We're on the sports section. These are your live sports types televisions and shows. You can even move the cursor up to here and get different add-ons to search for different games. The live stuff on Kodi doesn't work the best because when it's live, the server's shared by many, so it doesn't always stream so well. But let's do an example for movies. I'm using this keypad on the remote to go back and forth. And so I'm going to move over to movies. The one I like the most generally is Exodus, but I haven't really tried out the other ones. Specto's supposed to be really good. People find stuff on Salts. You can play around. So I can even select 1, 2, 3 movies, box office, in theaters, or any of that stuff right there. But I'm going to move it over to Exodus. So it's selected because it's got that green outline. So again, I'm going to hit the OK on the remote, and it selects Exodus. Now I wait, and up comes the menu items, genres, which is, if you select that, you're going to get action movies, adventure, comedy, fantasy, history, horror, whatever. If you want to back up, there's 2 ways to do it. One is to go to these 2 dots all the way up at the top. Whoops. And then select that, and that takes you back. Or you can use, on this remote, this little mouse arrow right there. Okay, so let's go to most popular. Okay, so it'll always say working in the corner after you select it. That's a good sign that something's going to happen. Here's some movies: La La Land, Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge. It'll show you usually a picture of the movie when you do it. So you select the movie using the OK again, and then it will tell you it's looking at different links and providers. So it says there's 20 different providers for this movie. So it's searching through them, and you just wait until that green line gets all the way to the end. And this one must have a lot of different providers. Okay, there we go. It'll say working right there. Now you have all these links, okay? Sometimes these links will say, next to the G video, it'll say HD, or it'll say 1080p, and that'll give you the quality. This one says SCR. I have a feeling that means it's a screener, which should be really good quality, but I don't know. I'm not going to go ahead and select the link because I'm putting this on YouTube. These are copyright movies, and we don't want to put those on YouTube. So let's back up. But you would just select the link, and then you would get going. Maintenance on this. Go to System. All right. In System, we are going to go to Pulse Cleaner. You can do this every night if you want. You can do it when it's just acting slow. It's called Pulse Cleaner right there. I'm going over it again. I'm going to select it. And what this does is, after running movies for a long time, things tend to get clogged up in the buffer or in the cache. So I'm going to go to Clear Cache. I'm going to select that, and then it says, would you like to delete it? I'm going to say yes, delete, and it says it removed 3 files. So that clears things up a little bit. You can also do clear packages. Those are the only 2 I suggest doing. Clear thumbnails might delete stuff, so I would just stick with clear packages where you select that and do it the same thing. This up arrow gets me back. Also, if I want to keep going back, I just keep selecting that little mouse button. On the remote that comes with it, it's a little back arrow. And that's pretty much it. You know, you can go to movies, TV shows. Also, if these things come up, it says to use this feature, you must download the add-on. Just say yes. Go ahead. Let it download it. And now it'll download the add-on for one of these repos. You don't have to worry about what it does or what's happening. Just say yes. Let's see. Sports. Workout. There's little workout sections if you want with workout videos, movies and shows for kids, live streams, which is live stuff. You can go ahead and look through it. Look through all these different things. I haven't had the time to look through them. They keep updating them so often. I know a good one is Phoenix. So Phoenix is also a good one for movies, television shows, and I guess live streams. Play with it. You'll be able to figure out stuff for yourselves. As far as turning it off, you can either unplug the box because there's no on-off switch with it, or just leave it on. I just leave the thing on. It doesn't use much power. The remote does have an on-off switch on the back. You can turn that off or on if you want. I've left it on since it does use a rechargeable battery, so I don't worry about it. And that's pretty much it. So, you know, play around with it. If you have any more questions, get back to me. See ya.